Welcome back to the KCC. This is week 4. I am going up against Johnpaul, coach of the Miami Marincesses. And for his decks, he has Shaddoll, he has Lightsworn, he has Synchrons, he has Vampires, he has Vendread, and he has Aromge. As the staples, he has Cross Sheep, Royal Decree, Destrudo, the Lost Dragon, Frisian, and Super Poly. And yeah, sorry for the late upload. There was some scheduling issues, at least for the third game. We had to take a slight break after game 2. But it is all good, and week 5 should be up this coming Friday. And I hope you enjoy. So let us get into the matches. So for the first match, I decided to bring Aromge. Aromge is, even though it's a tier 4 deck, it is really strong if my opponent doesn't really have many interruptions, and his decks don't really interrupt that much. So I felt like it would be a good way to lock down my opponent and make sure he can't do anything to me, because there is a certain combo where it requires a specific removal to get rid of my board. So let us get right into it. I win rock, paper, scissors and go first, playing Child's Play and a bunch of my other spells so that I can get in life points, because Aromages revolve around life points. Using Jasmine with higher life points, I can get my special summon to go into Evil Thorn, and then use Evil Thorn to get 2, which is a free Jasmine. Get a search with Jasmine, get Aromasphere Angelica, and basically use that with Marjoram from the Jasmine's effective second to get Sweet Marjoram. And then Blessed Winds, of course, because then I can use its effect to revive regular Marjoram to make a somewhat unbreakable board where he can't destroy my monsters by battle or target them effects, as well as I take no damage while my life points are higher than my opponent's. And yeah. At this point, I just need something stronger than Wind Up. Also, good thing about Aromages is with Blessed Wind and other card effects like Rose Girl, I can play on my opponent's turn and get some special summons. And here I just swing for damage, since he could not break my board. Going into game 2 of this match, he decides, since he lost, that he will go first. And that is fine, but I do not start with any cards that will let me really gain life points. I do have Angelica, but I don't have anything in the graveyard to target. So basically I have to stall out with Jasmine. I do have Rose Girl as another post, and Marjoram as a way of protecting myself if he does attack. And once again, window only one special summon, but that's fine since I can use my regular Marjoram to special summon on this turn. And yeah, I get out Sweet Marjoram. He either has to crash or summon something stronger. I decided to get Dryad Winds because I was at enough life points that he either has to summon something stronger to deal with my Sweet Marjoram, or he will have to get rid of my back row somehow. And since he gets rid of Rinda, I can use Lightning Storm to get rid of his board, as well as special summon a lot to establish a board that is strong. Also, a good reason to run Rose Girl is because then I can have a sacrifice of Jasmine. And once again, I get out Sweet Marjoram, this time gain Blessed Wind for that special summon of regular Marjoram from my graveyard. Uses Shaddoll Fusion to get out a window so that I can't just special summon a lot. But he uses Super Poly for my Jasmine, but that is fine. Because I now have Graveyard removal as well as Destruction with Humid Wind and getting me Angelica, which I can send to the graveyard, and he does not have Winda on the field. And that is what I did. I sent Angelica, use Marjoram to pop his construct. Send in a Jasmine to my extra deck from my graveyard with Winda, gets me life points. And here I just used a combos to get the Jasmine I sent to my extra deck. Special summoning here, getting Blossom to revive Marjoram so that I can get Blossom, specifically Blossom, because otherwise Bergamot would be special summon in defense mode, but because of Blossom it is in attack mode, and he gives piercing effect to my plant monsters, which will allow me to knock him out for this game, winning the first match 2-0. Looking at his remaining decks, I think he is either going to play Junk Synchron or maybe Vampires or his Vendread, which is fine by me because the next deck I choose to play is Rikka, because in either situation, if I can make him sack resources through the Rikka effects of tributing, then he will run out of materials faster than I can, and I should be able to win. He decides to play Vendread, which is a deck that goes through materials quickly, which is good for me. I do win the rock, paper, scissors and go first. Send up a board where I can get a Jasmine to sack so that I can get another spell. Get in Rikka's sheet so that I can possibly take over one of his monsters, or at least negate their effect. And that is what I do. I take over his Chimera so that he cannot negate stuff with his quick effect, or stop me from destroying things. And yeah, at this point I just have Rikka Petal to special summon to get me more resources to set up a board where I can just keep on playing through anything he can do. Use Triangularity to get them in defense mode, so I have a way of defending since he does not have that strong of attackers. Vendread. And yeah, Vendread has not that many resources, and I can just keep on searching back with Rikka Petal and set up a board where I can get enough force to break through. Make him tribute his one monster, and then I can just attack for game. Going into game 2. He decides to go first. He uses Necroworld Banshee to get Zombie World, which is actually really strong against Rikka because their effects do not require you to tribute Rikka monsters, they require you to tribute plant monsters, but because Zombie World's on the field, they are zombies, which is a bit unfortunate, but luckily I start with Caraway Champion and Rikka Petal, as you will see later, because I can just keep on getting Rikka Petal to get my monsters my level 4s that I can number summon, and I can use Caraway Champion later in the game to sack my higher level cards to at least get back a level 4. Yep, there goes my carrot weight. Either way is fine because I can revive either. And then I can make a level 4 play. Get to Rikka Tranquility. I don't remember why I attacked there. Maybe just to get carrot weight in the graveyard, as well as Strino with Rikka Tranquility. But we are all good. Use Rikka Tranquility to get my level 8 on the field. And Lone Fire Blossom. Luckily for me, he does not have any of the ritual spells to summon his ritual monsters, and he did not get rid of my Hollow Boar. So now I have a 2600, which can deal with basically almost anything he has. He does get Chimera back, but I still do have 2600. Not sure why he targeted Carrot Weight instead of Strino, because I can just revive Carrot Weight. He does get his Doom King onto the field. That is fine. Because I can just summon my Evil Form and use Torrential Tribute, protecting my 2 Rikka monsters, and bring back Carrot Weight. And we can have a lot. Still have a bunch of resources in my plate. Luckily, Doom King has to come in defense mode, because otherwise I will not be able to beat over 2,800 without my bigger monsters. And I can just summon number 50 to destroy it in defense mode and finish him off with Strino. So match 2 is also 2-0 for me. And then going into the third game, I do expect him to bring his junk Synchrons, or maybe just pure Lightsworn. So I decide to go with my... Where are they? I played my Cyberdragons, but where are the replays? There's Shaddoll. Oh, here we go. Cyberdragons. He decides to go first, but he does not establish a very strong board, which allows me to just combo off with Cyberdragon's standard combo, sending Hertz to get a Cyberdragon with Galaxy Soldier, special summon Nova, as well as Nashta to get back a regular Cyberdragon, fusion summoning them for Twin Dragon through the effect of Cyber Pharaohs, getting back one with Nova, and then summon Seeger to give 2,100 attack to Twin Dragon, and taking his one monster with Infinity to OTK him. Going into match 2 of this. For some reason I thought he might want to go first again and combo off, but he doesn't. So I just set Photon Orbital, since I don't really have any combos in play with Kaiju Slumber and Lightning Storm. And once again, I have my 2 Gamma Seals, so I can't use Slumber. Luckily, I do have Machine Dupe, so that I can make my Cyber Dragons and make Nova. Sack his monster for Gamma Seal and take it with my Anima. And just summon that. I attack with Orbital because it is only 400, and the Turbo Synchron allows him to special summon a monster less than the damage dealt with it in combat. So he can't really summon anything with 400, and then I just beat him down with my board. So this week I 3-0'd in the matches and went +6, which is really good for my differential. Next week I am going, or at least this Friday, I am going up against Trey, coach of the Houston Obelisks, and hopefully we continue to win from here on out and make playoffs. So catch you then. Bye bye.